So for today's YouTube live event, or Take 10 at 10 event, it's going to be with Candice, who is a new Telt C this year, and she's going to be showing everybody how to use the Chrome extension Fireshot. Now, Fireshot's going to be the reason why we're showing how to use Fireshot is because it's a great way to be able to take screenshots and screen captures of items that you have on the web that you'd like to embed in your Google slide deck for your SIP. So it's a little. I know that you guys already have your snippet tool on your HP computers, but you're going to find that this Fireshot extension works much better. It's so much easier. There's less clicks, and it's just a little bit better than your kind of built-in snippet tool. So again, Candice, if you want to share your screen, and you can take it away from here.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen here now. And hopefully, can everyone see this? I'm on this Google page.
We see it, Candice, yeah.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, so first thing we want to make sure we're clear about is to be able to add extensions, you want to make sure you're signed into Google Chrome. When you sign in here, this just signs you into Google regularly. It's just your regular Google account from the school board. But you want to make sure you're signed into Google Chrome itself. And you see I am here, it shows my name. And what signing into Google Chrome does is it lets you have access to your toolbar, as well as lets you have access to all your extensions. So to learn how to sign into Chrome, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the three dots here into this menu, and this is going to bring you down into the settings. Okay, so three dots to the settings, click on the settings, and it's going to open up this window. Now I'm currently already signed into Chrome, but what you'll see if you're not signed in is this will probably say something like person 1 perhaps, but there'll be a big sign in button here. And so what you'll do is you'll click on the sign in button, and then you're going to sign into Chrome with your usual Google login. So your username plus your @rcdsb.on.ca, hit next, type in your password, it's all normal. And then what will happen is a window is going to pop up with a bunch of text in it, and there'll be three buttons at the bottom. You're going to want to click the one that says link data. And what that will do is it will link all of your toolbars and your extensions from your Google account to your screen. And so once it links, it will reset your screen and you can see everything that you have access to. Okay, so once you're signed into Google, you can close your settings. And to get the Fireshot extension, you're going to go to the Google Chrome store. So I'm just going to type Google Chrome store. And it's the first link here that pops up. So I'll click on that. And then I'm going to search for Fireshot. And I have a bunch of options, but it's this first one. And as Oliver was saying, this allows you to take screenshots or parts of a screen to embed into your SIP. So I'm going to click over here for Add to Chrome.
Sorry, Candice, your screen share just kicked out there. So can you share your screen again?
Sure can.
Thank you.
Okay, are we back? Can you see my extension page?
No, it kicked out again. Or no, sorry, yes, we can.
Oh, we're good? Okay. So I search Fireshot over here on the left side, right? I have all of my extensions, and so I want the first one that says take web page screenshots entirely, add to Chrome. This window comes up. I'm going to say add extension. And then you'll notice a new tab opens here, but in the top corner of my screen, this little S is the Fireshot extension. Okay, and so just to give you an idea of what it does, if there was something I wanted to take an image of, so I'm just going to open up a curriculum here, curriculum document, and let's say I wanted to take a piece of this elementary math curriculum. I'm going to go to my screenshot extension. I'll click on it, and I have a few options that I can do. So if I wanted to click, if I wanted to get the entire scrolling document, I would choose Capture Entire Page. And what it will do is it will scroll through all of the pages of the document and copy it for you. If I wanted just the part that I could see on the screen, I'd select Capture Visible Part. So right now I can see the top part of page 90 and part of the curriculum expectations for this grade 6 measurement. And so if that's what I wanted to do, it's Capture Visible Part. But if I only want a piece of it, which many of you probably will just use this, is the Capture Selection. And so the Capture Selection lets you take almost a snapshot of a certain portion of the screen. So I just want the overall expectations in this case. So I'm going to click Capture Selection. And as you'll notice now, my mouse is now across crosshairs. Okay? So what I want to do is I like to go to the top left-hand corner of the piece I want. So I'm just going to go to the top here. I'm going to click and drag. So I'm holding down my mouse and I'm dragging to get the piece that I want. So what's in white here is the images that I'm going to use for my SIP. So I clicked and drag. I'm going to unclick. And then here is our selection. So as you can see, this is the selection I chose. This screen just popped up automatically. Okay? So if you're satisfied with your image, we're going to copy it. If you're unsatisfied, you can go back to your document and do it again. But I'm liking what I have here. This looks good. So I'm going to right click. Windows is going to come up. And I'm just going to say copy image. Okay, and so this will copy the full image itself. Click on that. And then what I'll do is I'm going to go into my slide deck here. So I'm in my slide deck. On the slide that I want to insert the picture into, right click again. And then I'm going to show paste. And so paste should stick it right in there. And there's my image. Now the nice thing you can do now is if you hover your mouse over it, we have this crosshair of arrows. If I hold that down, I can drag it around wherever I want it to go. I can also use one of these corners and I can hold and drag if I wanted to make it smaller, if I wanted to make it larger, whatever it is that I needed to do, right? If it's a photo and you want to make it more interesting, maybe you'll be turning it. This ball at the top, again, you can hold it and this lets you rotate it as much as you like. And that is using FireShot to insert images into your SIP.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Candice. So as you can see, FireShot is a little bit different than the built-in screencasting feature, or built-in screenshot application that is already on your HP computers. I think the really nice thing about the FireShot app is it's just simply highlight the area that you want to take the picture of, and then it's just copy and pasting it into your slide deck. With the built-in application on the HP computers, you have to save the file and then upload it into your slide deck. So it's a few extra steps there. So Jude's asking a question, what is the advantage to that over using the snipping tool? Okay, so I think it's just that it's a little bit quicker. You can just copy and paste the image that you want into your slide deck. With the snipping tool, once you highlight and select the area that you want to put into your slide deck, you have to then save that image, go into your slide deck, and then go Insert, Photo, search through your computer where you've saved that photo, and then upload it that way. This way, it's just a copy and a paste over. You do also have the option to save your screenshot with FireShot as well. You can save it to your computer if it's something that you think you're going to use a little bit later on. I just copied and put in using the snipping tool. Okay. Okay. If the snipping tool does that too, then that's great. I think on the at senior admin, we were seeing that a lot of your colleagues were, I guess maybe they didn't know that feature, And maybe that's something that we can show later on in another Take 10 at 10 is using the actual snipping tool, if that's what people are comfortable with. We just thought that this might be another way, and it did seem a little bit easier. And also, it showed you how to add extensions to your Google Chrome web browser. There's many other extensions out there too, so you can kind of explore those and see kind of what works for you. So I'll just see if there's any more questions. And if there's not, we can call that our first Take 10 at 10 event.